Shamea, baby, I'm gonna need you to let it go expeditiously. Porsha is not your friend.
Let's talk about it.
People to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
What's going on, y'all? It's Scott Santana, aka Chi, and we're back for another press and mess. Because, girl, we got to talk about the mess going on in the press, okay? Now, listen, y'all know that Real Housewives of Atlanta is going on, and it's been a stellar season to me. I mean, I really like it. I know those of y'all out there, oh my God, we miss Kenya Moore. Oh my God, we miss Nene. Bitch, get over it. Get over it, okay? I'm happy with the direction that the show is going. It's giving real sisterhood. It's giving real bonding, real love, real friendship. Shout out to Quad. It's giving. It's giving, okay? But you know what's not giving? That whole little fake-ass friendship between Shamea and Porsha. And Shamea, girl, just when we thought that you was finally coming around and finally starting to get a backbone and finally starting to become the main character and finally starting to realize that Porsha was never truly your friend, she done backtracked. And now it's about to piss me off the rest of this goddamn season, seeing you drift apart from Porsha only to see you right back up there sniffing up her ass come reunion time. We're going to get into it, though, after y'all go ahead and like the video.
Booty congregation, put that booty in rotation, break your back, cow. Break your back, cow. Break your back, cow. Break your back, cow. Okay, break your back. Throw it back. Bust that cat. Throw it back. Break your back. Throw it back. Bust that cat. Throw it back.
Okay, so Shamea ended up being on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, and she had this to say in regards to her relationship with Porsha. Oh, okay. Y'all know how Instagram be, child. She had this to say in regards to Porsha.
Of Real Housewives of Atlanta, there were a lot of changes this season. If you could undo one change, what would it be?
I mean, it would be the awkward space that my friendship is in with Porsha.
Yeah. I
would undo that. That's my real friend. You know what I mean? And reality is real, right? Mm-hmm. Reality, you can't spell reality without spelling real. Mm-hmm. So the place that we're in right now it's hurtful. You know what I mean? It would be bad to say.
Why did y'all let it get to this point though? How do you let it get to this point when you're such good friends?
You know, in relationships, there's you and then there's them, right? And then there's like your perspective and mine. Right. I haven't been able to even have a conversation to understand how it got to this point. Everything that I've done has been centered in love and has led with love. And I've never been one to allow anybody to talk down on my friendship or like my people. And that's just my thing. Now, what's happening on the other side, I have no idea. But there's no way that you, Brett, could come to me and say, Porsha said this or Porsha did this. I'm going to look at you like, girl, please stop.
So did the producers tell you to not talk to her a lot? Or did
No, I've reached out. I've done my part, I feel. Okay. And, you know, the fact that she's allowing and listening to other people is ludicrous to me. People that she just met, people that she does not know. Well, they're in her ear or have said some things, I guess, about our friendship. First of all, our friendship should never have been up for discussion to me.
Yeah.
And if it was something that was that bad, it should have been addressed to me.
Did y'all talk before the show and say, look, did she say, well, you've been on the show before, so you know how sometimes how setups can be and how trifling the plot can get. So did y'all have conversations before, like, look, no matter what they try to do, this ain't going to be a problem?
Yeah. And my thing is, what's understood shouldn't be, you don't have to explain. Like, I I'm riding for you. I think history has proven I ride for you over and over again, almost to the point where people are like, what's wrong with you? What she got on you? Where you still riding some boy? What's happening with you? So at this point, I'm stepping back and I'm gonna need you to show me some of that. The reciprocity. I need you to ride for me like I've been riding for you. And as all things on reality TV, it'll all play out and we will all see, and we can either be accountable for it or we can keep it moving.
Season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
And when you say we can be accountable for it, you must be talking about yourself, baby. Because if we waiting on Porsha, it ain't coming. It ain't coming and it ain't happening. Let me refer to my notes, okay? My notes that I did, okay? When it comes to Porsha, she skipped Shamea's wedding. Okay, remember her whole African wedding that she had? I think she did like a destination wedding, and then Porsha tried to act like she was fake sick or something. She gave some lame ass excuse as to why she couldn't go, but she skipped Shamea's wedding. Then, once she saw that her sister Lauren was pregnant, she then rushed her own pregnancy. Okay, which we saw her dating different dudes trying to rush a baby until she ended up with Dennis. Their whole relationship was rushed, but more on that in a second. She got pregnant to overshadow her sister's pregnancy. Her sister Lauren. Then she beat her best friend Jamie's ass in the alleyway. Remember that? Remember when Nene was saying, "Oh, if I did put hands on somebody, it was in court on camera." Porsha, remember that? Yeah. Then the whole Dungeon Gate rumors, okay, with Candy and Phaedra. We're not gonna forget about season 9. Absolutely not. Then Porsha sat and watched as Phaedra spread rumors about Shamea being a lesbian and stayed quiet. What kind of best friend does that? People sitting here talking about your best friend. You sit here giggling like shit funny. You did nothing to shut down those rumors. Let's keep going. She made up with Kenya only to then beef with her just to get back on Nene's good side. Because remember when they came back, when they both had babies and they came back and then they was at the little play toy event or whatever in the back room and they was bonding. And that's when Nene had got kicked out of the cast pretty much because nobody really wanted to film with her, to the point where Nene had to go sit down with Candy, who she's jealous of. This ain't about Nene, but I'm just reminding y'all who she's jealous of, okay? And it was Candy who had to help get her back into the whole group or whatever. Yeah, once people started befriending Nene again, Porsha was one of them, sitting there sucking her dry, and in an effort to befriend Nene, she kicked Kenya to the goddamn curb. Let's keep going. Then with Bolo Gate, season 13, at the dungeon party, she wanted to eat everybody pussy, talking about somebody fucking me tonight. Somebody fucking me tonight. Okay, remember that? Remember that? But then she let her friend Tanya skip town after the threesome was done. Okay, because Tanya got so scared. Tanya got so scared about what the girls was about to say and how Kenya was about to get in that ass. She skipped town and then skipped the show. Was she a friend then? Okay. Was she accountable then? Okay. All right. And then after that, Porsha skipped out of later seasons. Okay, because we're let's not forget how during season 13, even before Bolo Gate, that's when we got introduced to Fallon. That's when Porsha tried to sit there and act like she had first came to the house for the first motherfucking time and she fist bumped or she elbow bumped Simon just to make it look like they didn't know each other. How, why you doing all of that? Y'all know y'all had been fucking since September of 2021. Girl, let's keep moving on. Okay, so after that season, Porsha decided not to come back because she knew that the girls was going to be on her ass. Then she come to the internet and giving us this lackluster ass, fake ass story trying to make it look like, oh, we just fell in love in 3 weeks. Oh, y'all fell in love in 3 weeks and then you had your daughter sitting on this grown man's lap? I think the fuck not, Porsha. I think the fuck not. Okay, so then we move on. Then season 16 comes. Everybody like, oh, we want Porsha and Kenya to be friends. We tired of the same old dynamics. Say like, I bet heard y'all. Okay, because Porsha's whole gain in the situation would be, let me go ahead and befriend Kenya, because if I befriend Kenya, then Kenya won't be coming for me like she would have done season 13. Kenya not going to be the one to sit and address me about the Simon allegations. Hence why when we got to the Simon allegations, Kenya was mum's the word. I know. Now I know production hasn't given, Kenya any confessionals or whatever, but Kenya still could have said something at that lunch table. It was only 2 of them. It wasn't like she was sitting there trying to embarrass Porsha. She could have said something about the fact that Porsha was a 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th wife. Like, absolutely not. But Porsha knew. Let me go ahead and align with Kenya this season and get on her good side so she ain't got to drag me. Let's see what else. She's been avoiding Drew all season, all preseason, just so she could use her baby daddy as her storyline to avoid talking about Simon and any other safe spaces that's not with Dirty Diane. Now, what about everything that I just mentioned tells you that Porsha is a good person? Because we could start back at 1, like Brian McKnight. Okay, Shamea, we could start back at 1. Start back at your wedding. I don't understand why it's 15, 16, 17, 18 years later, and you're still sitting here claiming and begging for a friendship. And everybody that's like, oh, well, don't let reality TV get in the way and don't let people in the girl, shut the fuck up. That's exactly why y'all lives be fucked up now. That's exactly why your boss hates you. That's exactly why every time you step outside to get in your car, the shit flat is breaking down. That's exactly why your boyfriend cheating on you now. Because when the red flags is in front of your motherfucking face, you thinking it's yield signs. You thinking it's a different color green. Okay, whatever the hell you thinking that it is, you not getting the idea that, hey, baby, this right here, it ain't right for you. And that's exactly why everything in your life is fucking up, because you're not paying attention to the signs. Okay, you're not reading the signs. You're not reading the Yelp reviews. You're just thinking, oh, no, not me. My good pussy, my good cooking. Not me. This ain't happened to me. No, for y'all, but not me. But yes, you, Shamea. Yes, you. It's not just a reality show. It's not just people in the comments. It's Porsha. It's Porsha. Okay? There's no greater devil than the one that you already fucking know. Okay? But Shamea, let me not get Porsha too much. Okay? Let me not get Porsha too much. Okay? Because I love how everybody has conveniently forgot that Shamea is also the person who set up and introduced Simon to Porsha. Okay, remember the whole love wins and oh my god, greatest matchmaker ever. So yeah, while I'm sitting here dragging Porsha, I could drag you too, just a little bit. Okay, because birds of a feather clearly are fucked up together. Okay, you're just like her. And that's probably why you overlook her bad behavior. Okay, probably why. And don't even get me started on this whole new friendship that Shamea has now developed with Kelly, who's also clearly a fucking follower on this new season of Real Housewives. Like, girl, okay, because how funny is it that Britt and Kelly come on as besties, Shamea and Porsha come on as besties, and now the season over, and now Britt and Porsha besties and Kelly and Shamea besties? Girl, bye. All of y'all deserve each other because all of y'all are the same motherfucking person. Okay, girl, bye. Shamea, let it the fuck go. Everything about your storyline that we thought was cute episode 1, by episode none, baby, it's exhausting. Okay? You sitting here begging for a friendship whole time. At the same time, you also trying to get pregnant for a man who... Because do I want to go there? I might as well. Listen, Shamea, whole time, you sitting here getting pregnant for a man who might be the very reason why... And I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want nobody to say I'm coming for anybody kids or anybody uterus, but I'm just saying, Shamea, you thinking you the problem. Whole time it might be the man. Whole time it might be the sperm. Whole time it might be that dick that you fucking. I'm going to leave it at that. But Shamea, you have more than enough to worry about than to sit and worry about goddamn Porsha. Fuck her friendship. Okay? Fuck her and fuck her friendship. The end. What are we still sitting here talking about? What are we still sitting here talking about? Okay, let's go through the comments. What the people saying? Probably nothing, but let's go through them anyway. Shamea, baby, you learning right now. Porsha ain't friends with nobody. Okay, Porsha ain't friends with nobody. Shamea is a beautiful friend. Not a lot out there. Shamea just is trash because, like Tangela Braxton said in the last episode, "How ain't you married? Ain't you married? Okay, you wanted to have all of that animosity and all of that for Kelly when she was asking, oh, why you take that lady husband, but yet when it comes to Tangela, you don't want to have her back. You don't want to hold it down for the married folks out there. Oh, okay, we clocked you, Shamea. We clocking you, okay? Shamea, you are filled with so much class and pose. You handle that perfectly. Honey, it's nothing you did. God knew it was time. Trust me, he heard the conversation. He knew her heart. You was a real friend, and that's all that matters. God has plans for you, and Porsha isn't part of it. Just move on and blessings to you. And let's actually bring that back up. Let's actually bring that the fuck back up and talk about it. Because one thing that Shamea had said was, oh, I'm accountable, but I don't know what's going on over there. You know, I can just speak for me, but I don't know what's going on over there. Or so she said, actually, let me go ahead and let it replay so I can refresh my memory.
There were a lot of changes this season. If you could undo one change, what would it be?
I mean, it would be the awkward space that my friendship is in with Porsha. Yeah, I would undo that. That would
girl, fuck you. Listen, baby. Baby, fuck Porsha and fuck her friendship. Okay, the awkward space that my friendship in with Porsha. Girl, don't nobody give a damn. Don't nobody give a damn. Don't nobody give a damn. And you shouldn't give a damn. What are we talking about?
That's my real friend. You know what I mean? And reality is real, right? Reality, you can't spell reality without spelling real. So the place that we're in right now is, it's hurtful. You know what I mean? It would be bad to say.
Why did y'all let it get to this point though? How do you let it get to this point when you
ain't no why did y'all? Ain't no why did y'all, and ain't no how did it get to this point. The brat, do you even watch the motherfucking show? Do you even watch the motherfucking show? I know you be over there, you know, eating on carpet munching, skittle bagging it, okay? I know you over there doing your lesbianas, but girl, do you ever watch the show? What are you talking about? How did y'all no, ain't no y'all, it's Porsha. It's Porsha. It's Porsha. It's Porsha. Okay. If anything, Shamea needs to be accountable for how long she let it go on. But it's Porsha. It's Porsha. Okay. And it's clear that Shamea is a welcome mat that you step all over because, again, look what she's doing for her husband. You sitting here going through multiple rounds of surgeries and trying to do all of this, that, and the third. Mind you, just last year, you popped out a baby that had disabilities and different conditions. And then now you can risk that again. Not saying that she shouldn't have kids, but so soon, back to back, knowing what you just went through mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all of that. And now you're just going to keep trying until you get that man a son? Girl, Shamea, you were the cause of your own problems. And you're very much giving the woman out there that just causes her own frustration and chaos just to say, oh, I'm so strong, I'm so black, I'm so independent. That's very much what you're giving. Okay, that's very much what you're giving. You're an agent of your own chaos. Okay, absolutely not.
Well,
such good friends.
You know, in relationships, there's you and then there's them, right? And then there's like your perspective and mine. Right. I haven't been able.
No, girl, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. There is no your perspective and mine. No, bitch, there's mine's. There's mine's, because what I have to say is the truth. There ain't no three sides to the story. No, bitch, there's the truth, and then there's the lie. Okay, because if we're both being honest, there should only be one story. There shouldn't be this is how I view what happened. This is how you view. No, baby. Because this is what it is right here. Porsha is a bad friend. Shamea is a pushover. That's the story. Time and time again. Again, do we have to start back at one? The bitch didn't go to your wedding. Your own best friend didn't go to your wedding. Hello, Shamea, stop being a pick-me.
Even have a conversation to understand how it got to this point. Everything that I've done has been centered in love and has led with love. And I've never been one to allow anybody to talk down on my friendship or like my people. And that's just my thing. Now, what's happening on the other side, I have no idea. But there's no way that you, Brett, could come to me and say, Porsha said this or Porsha did this. I'm going to look at you like, girl, please. Stop.
So did the producers tell you to not talk to her a lot, or did
no? I've reached out. I've done my part. I feel okay, and you know the fact that she's allowing and listening to other people is ludicrous to me.
And by other people, she's likely referring to Brett. She's likely referring to Brett when she says other people. Listen, Shamea, that girl don't like you. I don't know if she ever did. Okay, she was using you. Okay, Porsha needs people beneath her. She needs people who isn't above her. And then especially on a season like this, where it was supposedly set up to be Porsha's comeback season, and then yet you're centered, and the show is centering around you, and then you get the main intro, and then now Porsha ain't really got a storyline, and then now everybody's seeing you for you, and then wanting you to be the main character. Yeah, Porsha is jealous. There's nothing else to say. Porsha's jealous. She's envious. Okay, because it's two different words. She's jealous and envious, and she don't like you like that. She don't see it for you. Okay, Porsha only sees it for people, again, who is less than her. She's just like Nene. Just like. Okay, so what else are we discussing? What else are we discussing here? Nothing at all. Because Shamea, you need to let it go. And from now on, your name about to be Pick Mia. Okay, Pick Mia. Okay, Shamea, no, Pick Mia. Pick Mia Morton. Let it the fuck go. Same energy you putting into this stale ass relationship that been expired years ago, 15 seasons ago. You need to put that into your music, because your music is actually lit. It's actually popping. And I love it. Okay. So let me know what y'all thought about all of this Zan in the comment box below. Make sure that you go to my website. Hold on. TheAlignedsouls.com to go ahead and book you a personal reading. I just put up a whole I just put up a whole collective reading, okay, including, readings for the elements, individual readings for the elements. Called You Gave Everything, Now Watch God. Okay, you gave everything. Okay, it's a real deep ass collective reading. Just go check it out. Go check it out. It's definitely for a specific group of people who feel like they just gave it all, whether it's to a relationship, a job, family, location, career, whatever. And you just feel like you have nothing left and you're still trying. Like it's like you were struggling, you almost quit, and then now the breakthrough is about to happen. So definitely go check out that video. And like I said, book you a full reading on thealanisouls.com. Also, baby, guess what? It's my fucking birthday month. Okay, happy birthday to me. Mwah. Happy Taurus turn up. Okay, hit the Cash App, hit the Venmo, hit the PayPal, because the bitch just relocated to LA from New York. And girl, I'm broke. Help a sister out, okay? Hope y'all enjoyed this. And if you enjoyed this commentary, baby, guess what? There is way more where that came from. Check it out. Oh, and we also watch Real Housewives, Atlanta, Potomac, and we might add a couple of more over on patreon.com/Santana. Dolly, that body looks bad.
Finally made it after this long ass ride. So we pulled up to the house in St. Louis, and I'm like, oh.
So we pull up to the house in St. Louis. I think I finally got her accents here.
So now I have to do some investigating with all of the ladies to see how it all went to hell, child.
Can we catch you up? So when you were upstairs getting your beauty rest. Yeah.
Can we catch up? Because when you're upstairs getting your beauty rest, the way that Kelly talks, because then you have Brent that's like nice school, and then you have Kelly that talks like this. You're like, oh my god.
Space.
Sisterhood, in quotes.
Don't fast forward none of this. Absolutely not. I want to know every last motherfucking thing that Angela said. What the hell did Tangela say to them? Don't keep secrets.
How you doing, RuPaul? Now, Gilbert, you are a very funny man. Have you always been funny?
Alicia, I mean, I definitely understand committing to the character, but like, did she just start hormones yesterday? Where she put her titties? Girl, that is not a chest plate. Stop laughing. You transphobic.
I'm a T-girl from the past life.
Up next, she puts the sass in Sasquatch.
Tell me that's not Karen Hugo. Tell me that's not Karen Hugo.
Play the video.
Miss Big Feet. What the did you just?
That's
Noel. Ooh,
Alicia.
Aubrey. Ooh, Aubrey, you're going to hell.
The Thomas Concubine video.
Sasquatch is a very offensive term to me.
Is
You
it?
must
That's
know.
all I'm
Now,
seeing
I see
now.
that
I ain't
your
even gonna see
nail
the
Protecting the dynasty is a full-time job.
Talking about my shit, you stupid bitch.
I don't even.
Right, because you're talking about my daughter. Jackie, you talking about my daughter. Don't talk about my daughter. Don't talk about my daughter or my daughter's daughter.
I feel horrible and I feel guilty. Christian has been living a private life and he decided to marry me, and it's been all eyeballs on us.
No, he's been living a private life scamming. He's been living somebody else's private life. That's what he been doing. Christian been publicly living somebody else's private life that he done stole. Who EIN, who social security number he using today?
At times you're fake.
No,
I feel like at times I rest my case.
Not Banner was on season 2 looking like a country Bama. Girl, I thought that was Shawnee.